Do you know roots? Do you know roots? Do you know roots? Are you drinking? Who is Marina? Who is worked in Violet?
This. The Cabaret Violet. Well, Detective, I believe Haley Greenwood was a performer there, as I mentioned earlier. And I think Marina H., the burlesque dancer, also performed at the Cabaret Violet from time to time. But I'm not sure if they were the only ones who worked there.
Do you know Pascal?
Pascal. Yes, I know him well. Yes, the owner of Pascal-less Groceries, a popular shop in Vaudeville. He has a kind and gentle soul, always willing to lend a helping hand or offer some advice. But be careful, Detective Martini. Pascal has a reputation for being quite nosy. He knows everyone in town and seems to have his finger on the pulse of everything that happens here.
He? Pascal is her.
I apologize, Detective Martini, but I don't think you meant to say he has come as her. Could you please rephrase or clarify what you meant? As a librarian, I am not familiar with this phrase, and it seems like it might be a mistake.
Does Pascal is woman?
Detective Martini. You were asking about Pascal and Omar, aren't you? Well, I think I can help you with that. Yes, Pascal Adele is indeed the owner of Pascal-less Groceries, and he has a special someone in his life named Uma. She is a lovely woman who works at the shop with him. But be careful, Detective Martini. There are rumors that Pascal and Uma have a rather complicated relationship. Some people say they remarried, while others claim they were just close friends. Whatever the truth may be, it is clear that they care deeply for each other. Just remember to keep your wits about you when dealing with Pascal and Uma. They can be quite intense, especially when it comes to their feelings for each other.
Do you know Marina?
Ah, Marina. Yes, I know her well. Yes, a beautiful young woman who works as a dancer at the Cabin Violet. She is very talented and has a way of captivating audiences with her performances. But be careful, Detective Martini. There are rumors that Marina is involved with some shady characters, and I wouldn't want you to get mixed up in anything unsavory. Just remember to keep your wits about you when dealing with Marina. She can be quite alluring, especially when she is on stage.
Did you ever went to groceries?
Groceries? What do you mean by that, detective? I live off the land and don't need any stores or markets. The forest provides for me, and I provide for the creatures here. We don't need anything else.
There are animals live in Blackwoods or Saxo Bar.
As the coroner, I don't have any information about specific animals living in Blackwoods or Circus Saxo Bar. However, I do know that Donna, the elderly woman who lives on the outskirts of Vaudeville, has a menagerie of exotic animals at her home. She's been known to keep unusual pets, including big cats and birds.
Which animal bite victim?
As the coroner, I think you might be getting close to something important. The bite marks on Maria Janss's body were indeed unusual and suggested that an animal was involved in her death. And now that you mention it, I remember seeing a big cat or tiger at Dada's home when I visited her earlier today. It seemed out of place among the other animals she had there.
tiger?
As the coroner, yes. The tiger at Dada as home matches the description of the animal that bit Maria Jansen. It seems likely that this tiger was involved in her death, and possibly also in the deaths of Haley Greenwood and Nicola Grossman. I think we have a breakthrough here, Detective.
A tiger bites victims. Victims.
Bodies, the victims. Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, and Haley Greenwood. 3 innocent people who were brutally murdered in our city. And now you retelling me that Circle Sonner, the owner of Circus Saxabar, was involved with them? Oh dear Lord Detective, this is a nightmare come true.
At the morgue, she said a tiger came from Blackwood, Dada.
No. Not a tiger from the Blackwoods. Please tell me that it's not true. Wait a minute. You mean to say that Marcella Extiberia, the coroner, said that a tiger came from the Blackwoods? Oh dear Lord Detective. This is getting worse and worse. I think it is time for you to leave, Detective. You've uncovered enough secrets for one day.
I don't know who is Marcella Experia.
What? Marcella Extiberia is the coroner. She is the one who did the autopsies on the victims. How can you not know who she is?
Are you Marcella?
As the coroner, I'm not Marshall. I'm Marcella Extiberia, the coroner for the Vaudeville Police Department.
Marina says you worked at Violet.
As the coroner, Marina is mistaken. I have never worked at the Cabane Violet. I am a coroner, and my work is focused on investigating deaths and performing autopsies.
But you have less time.
As the coroner, yes. I do feel like I have less time.
Waste
The
of
murders are
time.
still unsolved, and I know that every minute counts in bringing justice to the victims.
Marina says coroner worked at Violent.
Oh no, not Marina. Please tell me that it's not true. Wait a minute. You mean to say that Marina H., the burlesque dancer, said that Marcella Extiberia, the coroner, worked at the Cabine Violet? Oh dear Lord, Detective. This is getting worse and worse. I think it is time for you to leave, Detective. You've uncovered enough secrets for one day.
Do you know true murder?
As the coroner, yes. I do know that there's a connection between the murders. The victims all died under suspicious circumstances, and I believe that they are connected to each other in some way. But I don't know what that connection is yet.
Do you know about coroner? Coroner. Coroner. Do you know about Marcel? If you don't speak, you will jail. Did you see tiger?
Badass. Count was seen with his beast, which is a tiger-like creature around these woods not long ago. It's a rare sight to see it roaming freely in the forest, but I suppose that's what makes this place so special.
何なんでしょうね、このなんか例え話みたいなねこと言ってますけども、カウント。Who is the count?
Ah, yes. Count is a mysterious figure who has been seen around these woods from time to time. He's a tall, thin man with a pale face and piercing eyes. He always seems to be accompanied by his beast, which is a tiger-like creature that's as elusive as the Count himself. Some
Dada says about count.
Oh no, not Dada. Please tell me that it's not true. Wait a minute. You mean to say that Dada, the old hermit who lives in the Blackwoods, said something about Count Nikolaj Graveson? Oh dear Lord, Detective. This is getting worse and worse. I think it's time for you to leave, Detective. You've yet uncovered enough secrets for one day.
Praise about Nicola.
Oh no. Not praise about Nicola. Please tell me that it's not true. Wait a minute. You mean to say that someone was praising Nicola Grossman? Oh dear Lord, Detective. This is getting worse and worse. I think it is time for you to leave, Detective. You've uncovered enough secrets for one day. Get out.
Dada says count is such like a tiger.
I apologize, Detective Martini, but I don't think Dada would say something like that. As a librarian, I know Dada as a kind and gentle soul who lives in Blackwoods with her mysterious companion. She is not the type to make such unusual statements. Perhaps you could clarify what you mean by Count is such a tiger. Is there something specific about Count Nikolaj Graveson that Dada might be referring to?
なんか出てきた。Who are you? Hello?
Good day to you, Detective Martini. I am Count Nikolaj Graveson, a nobleman and collector of rare items from all over the world. I reside in this very manor, where I keep my vast collection of artifacts and memorabilia. It's an honor to finally meet you, as I've heard so much about your exceptional detective skills. What brings you to Vaudeville?
Are there any swords or weapons or armors or books?
Songs? Ah, yes. I have a vast collection of rare and exotic instruments from all over the world. In fact, I have a beautiful Indian sitar that I acquired during my travels to India with Mr. Potter. It's said to have been crafted by the finest leathers in the land. As for weapons, well, I do have a few rare and unusual items on display here at the manor. But I assure you they are purely for decorative purposes only. No need to worry about any unpleasantness. I'm almost... I'm not familiar with that term, Detective Martini. Could you please enlighten me? And books. Oh yes. My library is filled with rare and ancient tomes from all corners of the world. I have a particular fondness for occult texts and forbidden knowledge.
Do you know Bosch?
Beatrix Bosch, the librarian at Vaudeville City Library. Yes, I've had the pleasure of making her acquaintance on several occasions. She's a brilliant scholar with an encyclopedic knowledge of literature and history. We often discuss our shared interests in rare books and manuscripts. In fact, she's helped me acquire some of my most prized possessions from her library's collection.
Do you like animals?
Yes. I have a special fondness for exotic creatures. In fact, I have a few unusual pets that reside in the basement of this manor. But I'm sure they're not what you'd expect to find in an ordinary household. Let's just say that my tastes run towards the more unusual and rare.
In fact, did you release tigers?
Ah, yes. I may have had a hand in releasing some of those magnificent creatures into the wild. But let's just say that it was all done for the greater good, and my own personal fascination with these majestic beasts. Besides, I'm sure you're not here to discuss my extracurricular activities, are you, Detective Martini?
I heard Graveson Count. He has some animals.
Ah, no. Not Count Nikolaj Graveson having animals. Please tell me that that's not true. Wait a minute. You mean to say that Count Nikolaj Graveson has some kind of menagerie or zoo? Oh dear Lord, Detective. This is getting worse and worse. I think it is time for you to leave, Detective. You've uncovered enough secrets for one day. Get out.
Did you ever go to the Blackwoods?
Ah, yes. The Blackwoods. A most interesting place indeed. I did visit there once or twice during my travels in Vaudeville. The atmosphere is quite unique, don't you think? But I assure you, my visits were purely for the sake of curiosity and exploration.
Do you know Dada?
Ah, yes. Dada, a hermit who lives in the forest. A most enigmatic figure indeed. I've had a few interesting encounters with her, shall we say. But I'm sure she's not someone to be trifled with. Between you and me, Detective Martini, I find her to be quite unsettling.
Did you collect any mushrooms or any something else?
Ah, yes. My love of rare and exotic items knows no bounds, Detective Martini. I do have a fascination with certain unusual specimens that can be found in the wild. Mushrooms, in particular, are a favorite of mine. But I assure you my collection is purely for scientific purposes, and my own personal curiosity, of course.
Did you ever go to the groceries?
Ah, yes. Pascal's Groceries is a staple of Vaudeville, isn't it? I do enjoy visiting there from time to time, not just for the fine selection of goods they offer, but also for the lively atmosphere. And of course, I've had the pleasure of making friends with Pascal himself. He's a most interesting fellow, Don. Do you think?
Where is go Pascal? Pascal. Pascal.
Ah, yes. Pascal Adele, the owner of Pascal's Groceries. A most charming fellow indeed. I'm sure he's around here somewhere, tending to his shop or enjoying a cup of coffee at Coral. But I assure you, Detective Martini, he's not involved in any nefarious activities that I'm aware of. At least, not recently.
Where is your husband? Where is Pascal? Pascal. Are you drinking? Do you know Gravesen? Count.
Count Nikolaj Graveson? Well, Detective, I'm afraid he's a rather influential figure in Vaudeville society. He owns Graveson Manor on the outskirts of town and is known for his refined taste. But I'm not sure what that has to do with the murders, if you don't mind my saying so. The Count is a respected member of our community, and I wouldn't want to see him involved in any unpleasantness.
Do you know where is Pascal? Pascal.
Ah, yes. Pascal Adele, the owner of Pascal's Groceries. A good man, Pascal. He's been a friend to me in my circus for many years. But I'm not sure what his connection is to the murders, Detective. Perhaps you should pay him a visit and ask him some questions.
$10.
Pardon me, Detective. I didn't quite catch that. Could you please repeat yourself?
$100.
Oh dear heavens, Detective. What kind of? Well, I think we've reached the end of our conversation for today, don't you? I'm afraid I can't discuss any further matters with you. The circus is calling. I have a show to prepare for. Good day, Detective.
I met with Count.
Badass. You've met the Count, have you? Well, be careful around him, Detective. He's a mysterious figure, and his intentions are unclear. The forest can be a treacherous place, especially for outsiders.
What kind of figure in this place? About Count?
Ah, yes. I've seen the Count with his beast, as I mentioned earlier. They seem to be inseparable, and their presence is often accompanied by an air of unease. The creatures of the forest seem to sense something is off when they re-around. But what that is, I don't know. Perhaps it is just my old hermitess intuition, but there is something about the Count that doesn't sit right with me.
Count ate mushrooms and then became a tiger.
What are you talking about, Detective? The Count didn't turn into a tiger, and I don't know what you're trying to say about the mushrooms. The forest is full of mysteries, but that's just absurd.
Do you know about Count?
As the coroner, yes. I do know about Count Nikolai Graveson. He is a wealthy nobleman who lives in Vaudeville, and he has been known to be involved in some shady dealings. But I don't know if he is directly connected to the murders.
Is Count a vampire?
As the coroner, I think you might be getting a little carried away with your theories, detective. While it is true that Count Nikolai Graveson has a certain aura about him, there is no evidence to suggest that he is a vampire.
Do you know magic mushrooms?
As the coroner, yes. I am familiar with the legend of the magic mushrooms. They are said to grow only in certain parts of Vaudeville, and they are rumored to have powerful magical properties. But I don't know if they are real or just a myth.
Count says he released a tiger.
As the coroner, Khan? Who is that? And what do you mean by released a tiger?
Count.
As the coroner, huh? I think I understand now. You're saying that Count Nikolai Graveson released a tiger? That would explain the bite marks on Maria Jason's body, and possibly also the other victims.
Do you know where is Pascal?
As the coroner, I think I can help you with that. I saw Pascal Adele, the owner of the grocer's shop, arguing with Count Nikolai Graveson earlier today. It seemed like they were discussing something in a heated manner.
Where is he now?
As the coroner, I think I can help you with that too. I saw Pascal Adele leaving the morgue earlier today, looking very agitated and worried. I don't know where he went after that, but it might be worth investigating.
Hello. Tell me, what do you know about Corona? Do you? Did you sell? Count?
Yes.
A tiger?
The show. Yes, I do. No. No, detective. I don't think so. But I do remember selling a few animals to various collectors and enthusiasts over the years. It's all part of running a circus, you know. But I assure you, it was all done legally and ethically.
Count says he released a tiger.
Oh dear heavens, detective. What is this? Well, I suppose I have no choice but to admit that Count Gravesend did indeed purchase a tiger from me some time ago. But I assure you, it was all done legally and ethically. The Count has always been a discerning collector of rare and exotic animals.
Who are bited by a tiger?
As the coroner, huh? Now we're getting to the bottom of this case. The victims who were bitten by the tiger are Maria Jansen and Haley Greenwood. They both die from their injuries.
A tiger bites Maria and Greenwood. Maria and Greenwood.
Yes. Maria, Jensen, and Haley Greenwood. Well, Detective, I think it's time for me to get back to work. The show must go on after all. But I assure you, I've done nothing but cooperate with your investigation.
You are murderer!
Ah, no. How dare you, Detective? I am a respected member of this community, and I would never stoop to such. Wait a minute. You got the wrong man. I'm just a circus director trying to make a living. I have nothing to do with these heinous crimes.
Okay, you are kind man.
Ah, yes. Well, Detective, I suppose it's time for me to get back to work. The show must go on after all. But I assure you, I've done nothing but cooperate with your investigation.
だんだんこの右上にいる人たちが喋らなくなってきてるんですけどね。はい、というわけで今日はね少し進んだかなと思うんですけども、まだ何もわからない感じですね。まあ虎がやばいっていうのは分かったんですけども、犯人は分かんないのとパスカルがどこにいるのか分からないということでね。